Ever wondered why some educational videos have you hooked while others make you yawn in mere seconds? We've all been there, haven't we? You click on a video expecting to learn something new, and before you know it, you're checking your phone, distracted by every little thing. It's not that the content isn't important, it's just that it's, well, boring. Creating engaging educational videos is no small feat. It's like trying to make broccoli taste like chocolate. A tough task, but not impossible. The key lies in making the content relatable, easy to understand, and fun to watch. Picture this: a physics lesson that feels like an action movie, or a history class that takes you on a time-traveling adventure. Sounds exciting, right? And let's not forget our valiant attempts that ended up more like a slapstick comedy than an educational video. But hey, we learn from our mistakes. So, you may ask, how do we create that perfect balance? Well, let's dive in. First thing first, know your audience. Sounds simple, but it's a game changer. Imagine you're a stand-up comedian. You wouldn't crack the same jokes in a room full of mathematicians as you would at a clown's convention, would you? The same principle applies when creating educational videos. Understanding your audience's interests can steer your content towards topics they care about. For instance, if your viewers are into technology, a video on the history of the internet might be a hit. Now consider their learning preferences. Maybe they prefer visual aids, or perhaps they're more into auditory learning. Tailoring your content to these preferences can significantly boost engagement. And let's not forget about attention span. In our fast-paced world, keeping things snappy and to the point can mean the difference between a viewer sticking around or clicking away. The choice of language, tone, and content complexity, all these should be dictated by who your audience is. Once you know your audience, you're halfway there. Now let's move on to the next step. Content, my friends, is king. But remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Now imagine you're at a dinner party. You wouldn't just blurt out facts and figures, would you? No, you'd weave a captivating tale, peppered with personal stories and real-world examples. That's precisely what your educational videos need. A touch of storytelling magic. What does this look like in practice? Well, instead of droning on about the theory of relativity, why not share the story of how Einstein came up with it? Or if you're teaching coding, why not explain how your favorite app was built with the same concepts? Anecdotes and real-life examples not only make the content more relatable, but also more exciting. And remember, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So, don't get tangled up in jargon. Keep it crisp, keep it clear, keep it engaging. So, craft your content with care. Now, on to the final step. Now let's talk about presentation. You might have the best content, but if it's not presented well, it's like a diamond in the dirt. You see, presentation is the shiny casing that showcases your content, the diamond, in all its brilliance. It's not just about pretty graphics or fancy animations, it's about using these elements to enhance your message, to make it more digestible, more impactful. Think of it as the conductor of an orchestra. It guides the viewers through the content, highlighting the important bits, setting the rhythm, and using pauses effectively to let the information sink in. It's a delicate dance between information and presentation, and if done right, it can turn your video from meh to wow. Experiment with graphics, play around with animations, and sprinkle in some sound effects. But remember, always maintain a good pace and use pauses effectively to let your viewers absorb the information. Remember, a well-presented video is a well-received video. And there you have it, folks. Alright, time for a quick recap. We've covered quite a bit of ground today, but let's boil it down to the essentials. First, we talked about the importance of understanding your audience. Remember, knowing who you're talking to is the first step in creating a video that will truly engage them. Next, we moved on to the king of the show, the content. Crafting compelling, informative, and let's not forget, entertaining content is what will keep your viewers hooked and hungry for more. Then we tackled presentation. The way you deliver your content, the tone, the pace, everything matters. It's the icing on the cake, the final touch that can make or break your video. So there you have it. Understand your audience, create engaging content, and present it well. These are the steps to creating educational videos that not only educate but also captivate. And there we have it, your guide to creating engaging educational videos. Now go out there and make some awesome content.